Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another fun collaboration video, and I'm in my robe. You guys know I love the weekend and staying in my robe and just like enjoying the weekends the most. And something that I love to do on the weekends is make a delicious, amazing breakfast for Rob and I. Usually I make him a different breakfast than me because he eats like crap. So today I am making a delicious, very healthy, gluten-free, paleo, Weight Watcher friendly pancake recipe. I was invited in this collab by Joan and Amanda. Joan her channel is Joan's Pointed Plate, and Amanda, her channel is Amanda Lewis. I'm just looking at like all the people in this collab right now. You guys are gonna get so many amazing Weight Watcher friendly breakfast brunch ideas from watching all of our videos. I cannot wait to see what everybody makes. It's like what I love doing these collabs because it's like creating a playlist for like a recipe book almost. It's just amazing to me. There are so many people in this collaboration. Do not forget to check out the links below, especially at Amanda and Joan. Thank you guys so much for inviting me on this collab. Today I made gluten-free, paleo-friendly, Weight Watcher-friendly pancakes. Recently I have decided to stop eating like crap. I will explain in another video because I'm going through IVF and another FET is coming up shortly, like summer, end of summer, early fall, and I just want to like get my body as healthy as I can. So I'm going crazy here. Rob says I'm psycho. I'm not going to get into this now, but I decided to make a very healthy gluten-free pancake. If you want to see how to make these delicious pancakes, it comes out to be 7 points for 2 pancakes, and with the almond butter and everything, it's a 9-point breakfast. Disclaimer really quick, I add this later in the video as well, but just really quick, I am doing Weight Watchers Smart Points via the iTrack Bites app using the classic Smart Points. The Sugar Smart option I think brings you back to classic Smart Points before Freestyle. So this is 9 bites / Smart Points. If you want to see how I make these delicious pancakes, just keep watching. Okay everybody, for my brunch today, I'm going to be making gluten-free pancakes, and here's everything you're going to need for the pancakes. You're going to need coconut flour, arrowroot flour. The original recipe calls for tapioca flour, but tapioca flour and arrowroot flour are very much the same. So I already had arrowroot flour on hand, so I'm just going to do arrowroot flour. Almond flour. I love this one from Trader Joe's. It's super inexpensive. You will need eggs. You will need vanilla extract. You will need honey. You will need a little bit of white vinegar. That just makes them fluffy. You will need some salt, and you will need almond milk. The original recipe calls for just like plain almond milk, but I had vanilla almond milk on hand, so it'll have to do. So I'm gonna get everything mixed together. Okay, so our first ingredient is going to be 1/2 cup almond flour. I will leave the original recipe linked down below. I have to figure out how many pancakes this makes first, and then I'll tell you guys the points. I haven't made this recipe in a really long time. When I was asked if I wanted to participate in this collab, I went through like my recipes on Pinterest and I found it. I'm trying really hard to stay gluten-free and dairy-free these days. I'm gonna explain that in like another video soon, but I thought it was the perfect opportunity to make these pancakes because they are delicious. So you need 1/2 cup of almond flour. This just doesn't like seal properly, so that's why I have a clip on that. You need 1/3 cup of the arrowroot flour. Let's see how this is opened. Ah! I'm so afraid it's gonna make a mess. Right. My favorite of these flours is the coconut flour. It just adds like a hint of coconut, and it is delicious. This stuff is amazing for thickening. I used it when I did my Whole30, and it's just so good for you. It's gluten-free. It's just a very clean ingredient, and it lasts forever. I've had this in my cabinet forever, and I just looked at the expiration date. It doesn't expire until 2022. So, lasts forever. And then you need 1/3 of coconut flour. 1/4, I'm sorry. See, these bags seal amazingly. Just like, this zipper they have here is just like phenomenal. So you need 1/4 cup of that. Then you need 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, which I'm gonna need to replace this soon. It expires in August. 1/2 teaspoon of that, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I missed the little thing, so I just estimated that that was 1/4. Okay, let's see, what do we need next? All right, so now you are going to mix all your dry ingredients together. Very similar to when you're baking. Always mix those ingredients together. You want to kind of get out the lumps. Almond flour tends to get lumpy, so I'm gonna mix this together really well to get a lot of the lumps out, because once you add the wet ingredients to pancakes, you don't want to overmix, because that gives you like a rubbery, tough pancake. And we want a light and fluffy pancake, especially when we're having a nice, lovely brunch on the weekends. I love making breakfast on the weekends. It's one of my favorite things. If I had bacon right now, I would also be making bacon with this, but I'm just all out of bacon, so we're just keeping it like a pancake type brunchy recipe. I love making raw breakfast. His breakfasts are never this healthy. He eats like a child, so like I'll make him like waffles and eggs and bacon, but like cinnamon sugar waffles. Like I'll go all out because he likes it. I feed him terribly. God help me if I ever have a boy. I will create a monster of a boy. Okay, so we're gonna need a separate bowl for the dry ingredients. I'm actually just gonna mix it all together in like a mixing cup. Not a mixing cup, a measuring cup. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so to this, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of almond milk. My measurer doesn't have 1/4 of a cup. I just guess because it starts at, you're never gonna be able to see this because of all the lines. It starts at 1/2 cup, but I guess. We're guessing that's about 1/4 cup. Okay, so to the almond milk, we're gonna add 4 eggs. Two, 3, and 4. We're gonna add a teaspoon of honey. I'm just gonna guess, I'm just gonna squeeze it in, because cleaning out a little teaspoon with honey is annoying, so we're just guessing. So hopefully that's about a teaspoon. And then we're gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm also just guessing. And then I already have out a teaspoon of the white vinegar, because the original recipe asked for white wine vinegar. I didn't have any of that, so I pulled out like my big jug of white vinegar, so hopefully it doesn't change the taste. I think the vinegar just makes it like fluffy. Okay, so now we're gonna mix that all up. And then we're gonna add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And you're just gonna mix it up until it's like well combined. You don't wanna overmix this part. It will be lumpy. That's just how pancakes are. Now it seems like I'm mixing locked. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this set for like a few minutes. I feel like you always wanna give pancake batter a chance to set because it gets it fluffy. And I'm gonna clean up this mess, and then we're gonna heat up the skillet to start cooking these bad boys. So I'm gonna get this heated up, and I'm gonna put a little ghee in the pan so it doesn't stick, because these pans are not non-stick. I learned the hard way. So I've got about a teaspoon of ghee. When I'm tracking with like Weight Watchers, I don't track the healthy fats, because it's way better to use this than to use like Pam, because it's full of chemicals. So I don't really care. I know that it's still calories, but it's just not worth it to me to like get nervous about what I'm cooking in. You know what I mean? So just clean this out. This is what I use to measure, and I'm just gonna use this to like plop the pancakes on. Plop them on, to put them on. So this is a nice thick batter. Like I said before, I won't know the points until I have it all made up per pancake, so I will keep you guys posted as I go here. I don't like big pancakes. I tend to make them small, because then I feel like you could have more. Okay, so let's let these bad boys cook up, and then we will flip them. So this recipe made 8 pancakes, so that means for 2 pancakes, they will be 7 points. I'm going to plate mine up with a little almond butter and give you guys the final tally of the points. If you are doing, like me, trying to avoid chemicals and the stuff, you could use like a pure maple syrup or honey or whatever you want to put on your pancakes. I'm going to put a little almond butter because that's what I have that isn't bad. Right now we have like regular like Aunt Jemima's syrup, and I'm not eating that stuff right now. So I'm gonna measure out like I think a teaspoon or 2 of almond butter, and I will show you guys the final plate. Look how yummy, guys. So I have about 2 teaspoons of the almond butter drizzled on here, and I have like a quarter of a banana I chopped up. So altogether I accidentally tracked the almond butter in the lunch section because it is 11:25. This is a perfect meal to break your fast. It's probably a little high in carbs, but it is what it is. You could add an egg to it for more protein, but it comes out to 9 bites or smart points. I am currently using the iTrack Bites app using the classic smart points to track my food. It is under the Sugar Smart option. I just want to keep adding that disclaimer because I'm not following like Weight Watcher Freestyle. The points might be different if you are following the Weight Watcher Freestyle app. So altogether, my brunch is 9 points. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are coming over from somebody else's channel. Don't forget to check the links down below for everybody participating in this amazing collab. I love, love, love collabs like this because it gives you so many ideas. Just click through all the channels linked below and you will find so many ideas for a yummy, Weight Watcher friendly brunch/breakfast. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!